Hi, it's Cecily with Revival Nutrition and Health, here with another Tuesday's Truth. So today's truth is going to be about probiotics. And I want to clear up some misconceptions about probiotics that are out there. First of all, did you know that by the year 2024, the probiotics industry is going to be worth an estimated $76 billion? That's just mind-blowing to me. So they say that probiotics are supposed to help with, they help improve gut functionality, they help improve our immune system, they help with metabolism, they help with bloating, constipation, diarrhea, the list goes on and on and on and on, right? But all probiotics are not created equally. If you go stand in front of the shelf in any pharmacy and you try to pick out a probiotic, it's a pretty overwhelming thing. First thing you need to know is that some of those probiotics contain only one strain, and some contain multiple strains. And some probiotics are much higher in concentration than others. So the unit of measurement that they use for concentrations of probiotics is called colony forming units. So some of them are 1 billion and some of them are 100 billion. And if you've ever tried a probiotic and you felt lousy, it might just be that you started out with too high of a concentration, that maybe you can take probiotics, but that you need to titrate up, start really low dose and work your way up. So don't get discouraged if that's what happened to you. It just means that you might be a little more sensitive. And so in choosing this, there's this wide range of different probiotics out there, and it can be very overwhelming. And not every strain or not every species is needed for everybody. So you really need to know kind of what your microbiome already has going on in it. And there's this great, now that we have access to these great comprehensive stool analysis tests, it's really, really beneficial. Yeah, they're a little expensive, but I tell you what, if you have a chronic digestive issue, it's worth every penny to know what is going on. What strains do you have and in what numbers? And then you can work with your practitioner to actually use probiotics in a therapeutic way without the guessing game. The other thing that I want to talk about really quickly, I'm going to put a link in the comments below and check out this article, because this was kind of a game changer in looking at probiotics. One of the most reputable probiotic companies out there, they were held liable for damages up to, I think they had to pay out $18 million because their capsules did not contain what was on the label. Now, I don't know if that meant that the concentrations were wrong, or if, in fact, like maybe certain species that they said were on the label were just flat out not in the capsule. Or maybe there were strains that weren't listed on the label that were in the capsule. And this can be a huge deal for somebody that's sick. I mean, that can make you feel sicker if you're taking strains that you shouldn't be taking. So really, the bottom line is that I feel really passionately about the fact that if you have digestive issues and you want to use a probiotic, you should be working with somebody that knows a lot about which probiotics are reputable. There's tons of research. There's a lot of transparency out there with certain companies. And some strains actually can't even make it past the gastric juices in the stomach to be able to colonize in the large intestines. And so really the take home here is, if you don't feel well and you haven't felt well for a while, probiotics really could be a game changer for you, but you need to get a personalized approach to probiotics to really see a shift in your health. So I hope this was beneficial, and until next week, everybody be well.